Hi and welcome to Drummers Review. I'm Nolly, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Pearl Modern Utility Series Maple Snare Drums. The Modern Utility Series is a relatively recent addition to the Pearl lineup, aimed at providing workhorse, functional snares in a variety of sizes at a cost-effective price point. We've got all of the Maple snares here today to check out, so that's a 12x7, 13x5, 14x5.5, 14x6.5, and 14x8. They all have a thin 6-ply 5.4mm maple shell and come either in natural or black finishes. The range runs from around 170 to 250 pounds RRP, but the reality is you can find these drums for significantly cheaper through most retailers. It's always fun to be able to check out multiple sizes of the exact same drum, and the no-frills approach that Pearl's taken with these drums had us interested to see how they'd fare under review. So let's dive in, hear a few more clips, and then we'll come back to some discussion afterwards. Unboxing the modern utility snares, we were struck by how lightweight they are, which actually shouldn't be that much of a surprise given the thin shell and the basic hardware. To us, they feel like they sit in the same world as the Decade Maple kit that we've reviewed previously, which makes sense given the fact they appear to share the same 6-ply 5.4mm shell, they've got the same hoops, the same throw-off, but they do have different lugs, which perhaps accounts for the slight step up in price. The natural and black finishes are both executed really well, and between the two, it's probably a look that will fit in with most kits. Looking inside the drums, we were pleased to see really good build quality and great joinery, certainly better than we'd normally expect for drums at this price point. In terms of heads, these drums feature Chinese-made UT series Remo heads, single-ply coateds over clear rezos on all the drums. We were really pleased to find these drums tuned up very easily to an even pitch, and they also held tuning really well too. Moving on to sound, we felt like these drums had a fairly neutral character, without much in the way of extended top end or overtones. Starting with the 14x8, we noticed it had more low-end punch than the other drums, managed not to be muddy at the same time. What it did have though was quite a lot of ring. There's quite an extended sustain with this drum, which for some players might be a little excessive and might mean that they want to reach for some muffling. The 14x6.5 sat in a bit of a no man's land for us, not having quite the body nor the articulation that we would have liked. However, by contrast, the 14x5.5 had a lot more snare rasp and definition, and therefore managed to have its own voice despite the fact it didn't have that much in the way of low-end frequencies. Nick commented that he found this drum to be one of the most fun to play and was his favourite out of the lot. The 13x5 didn't really blow us away sonically, sounding a little bit harsh, especially next to the 12x7, which benefited from that extra depth in order to carry more fullness despite the higher pitch. We're big fans of 12-inch snare drums here at Drummers Review. They provide a sprightly lift in energy and can be surprisingly versatile as a main snare, especially when they're a bit deeper like this snare is. While these aren't the best sounding or the most solid feeling snares we've ever come across, ultimately that's not the goal with these drums. It strikes us that the Modern Utility series is all about providing options, especially to student drummers who might be looking for different size snare drums than are typically supplied with intermediate level kits. We like where Pearl are going with this, and we're really pleased to see so many options available at this price point. Which was your favourite? Please leave us a comment to let us know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future content, and we'll see you next time at Drummers Review.